The following ad is being condensed for your viewing convenience.
Did I tell you? What's that? Switch to Geico, saved a ton of money on car insurance. That's cool. So I guess 15 minutes really could save you 15% or more. Awesome. Save yourself, buddy. That's cool. So I guess 15 minutes really could save you 15% or more. Awesome. Save yourself, buddy.
Morning with Max. Good morning, folks, and welcome to another Morning with Max. Just realized that you probably got a little echo there, but hopefully that's gone now. Okay, good. Good morning, good morning. I don't think Paladin was referring to you, Strike. Alright, well, welcome to the end of another week of development here at City State Entertainment, where we are working on Camelot Unchained. We had a good week of streaming. All of these streams are linked from the past week in the schedule. So there's the link to the schedule. So you can go back and watch anything you might have missed. Today we're going to have the end of week wrap up and Q&A, probably with Mark, this afternoon, and that will be at 4 o'clock our time. So come and check that out if you can. Okay. I was just double checking the schedule was correct, and it is. And then let's see. Oh yes, we're planning to host Building in Cube with Swazi tomorrow night. So come check that out if you are able, because Swazi always builds cool stuff. Over the past week, we had an office stream yesterday morning, and then we had UI programming with AJ in the afternoon. And AJ went extra time as usual, which was awesome. Back on Wednesday, we had terrain materials with Dion in the afternoon. She was working on some, I think, muddy terrain textures. And Tyler came on at the beginning and talked to her about it. So you got a very detailed view of how that process works. And that was followed by Gauntlet of Death. With me and James Koo, who came on to explore the map for you folks and die painfully. But hopefully, maybe next time he'll make it out. Back on Tuesday, we had an office stream in the morning, and we had stream with John in the afternoon. He's continuing his work on basic clothing. For our NPCs and or also PCs, as the case may be. Back on Monday, we had Morning with Max, and then we had an afternoon office stream that went extra long, and was lots of fun to hang out in. So check any of those streams out if you are interested. They are all linked in there. Good morning, Thantanos. Paladin Brew, who has time for that? Stranger Things Season 2 is out. Well, I feel you. I have a feeling quite a bit of my weekend will be taken up with that as well. Zadrid, I'm looking forward to the update today. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Zaro, hello. Hello. Halloween, the pretzel-shaped man is good for killing goo. Not likely that Koo will make it out, huh? It's up to you folks. Strike JK, will there be a Christmas stream? Not that I'm planning right now. I haven't usually done one, but I guess we'll see. Today, good morning. Halloween, being a Monday, will there be Morning with Max on Christmas Day? Yeah, probably not.
Right. Yeah, she's learning presentation. Yeah, okay. No, those are fun.
Hopefully, we don't need to see Max in his undies opening presents. Yeah. Seriously. Strike JK, I heard you will do a special Halloween-themed Gauntlet of Death next week. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I could. That would be fun, huh? I think I mentioned that on stream when Koo is being killed by the long-limbed pretzel man. All Saints Day or Tuesday? Well, probably not on Tuesday because that will be when I'll be working on the newsletter most likely and putting it out.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it was just like.
You have a pumpkin, a candle, and a pretzel.
Oh, there it is.
That's not a bad idea, Strike. Larox 300. Good morning, Max. Long time no see. Good morning, Larox. Welcome, welcome. And an empty bag, yeah. Say hi to Andrew as he passes by.
All the fucking treads, because the treads have dimension and stuff. He can't just stand the tread.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I thought I was so badass.
Draw the bottom.
Thanks, Strike.
Okay.
That's the kind of language we use around here. Ludoween, are you going to any parties dressed up this weekend? If so, as what? I wasn't planning on it. I had considered, I think this is the last weekend of the Ren Fair that's around here. Maybe dressing up and going to that, but then Stranger Things. Abducted Gaming. Anyone else going out for Saw this weekend? My wife told me it's mandatory. Not in my house. Who is badass? Asks Strike. I think Michelle was talking about some art piece and making it more badass. Ludoween jumps in. Vikings. It's gotta be Vikings. Yazaro, how's the weather there? We got 10 to 15 centimeters of snow overnight. It sounds like a lot of snow. The weather is fine, actually. It's quite nice. Sweater weather. It's cooled down quite a bit, but we've still got sun and the leaves are changing. And it's beautiful. It's one of the really nice times of year in Virginia. Ludwig, but we just call it Dringer.
Well, let's see where you get. I'll let you know if it's good enough for the order. Yeah.
4 to 6 inches. Yes, I know, Yazaro. Abducted Gaming, yeah, this is like our 1 month of decent weather here. I hear ya. I feel ya. You folks excited for the wrap up and Beta 1 doc release today? My weather lady told me it would get into the 30s tonight here in Houston. Brr. Adult Gaming. Blazing heat, hurricanes, and swampiness. One cool month, a week of winter, then hot again. Pretty much, Halloween. Barring some unforeseen thing. Yuzoro, have any unboxing of backer stuff today? I don't think so. I'll be grabbing John at some point to help me take some nice pictures of the gifts we got this month, so I can put those pictures in the monthly newsletter. But I don't think we have any new boxes to open, unless I'm mistaken, and they're just out of sight. No, Halloween, don't worry about it. Paladin Brewer, Ugg being IT, manager calls me and says he needs a USB to USB to hook his laptop to his TV. Just, no. Paladin Brewer, you'll have a new box eventually. Oh yes, well thank you for whatever mystery gifts you are sending, Paladin Brewer. I'm excited to see what that turns out to be. Strike JK, you have a pack of candies, a paper with the word Hallow on it, and a white sheet with 2 holes in it next to each other. Is that more objects for a hauntlet of death? Ooh, that was a slip of the tongue. Paladin Brewer, it's going to be me in a box. Yay! Halloween, that just couldn't be helpful in God, or G-O-D. I'm sure we could find a way. Zorro returned to sender. The transmitter for the rest of us. Getting more and more alarming. People always joke about, well, people. Halloween always jokes about spying on us with transmitters and stuff, but there were very, very few secrets here. We pretty much show everything on camera. I'm not the only one. Right. Just the most vocal. Fair enough. Fair enough. Kids, who's doing the end of week wrap up tonight, Max? Probably Mark, but we'll see. Sometimes we, change it at the last minute because people get pulled away by something or for whatever reason. But most likely. Zadrid says we know all the secrets and are selling them on the dark web. Well, Dr. Terp, any movement on Cube? Not really, Dr. Derp MD. It's not our focus right now. We are, driven toward the first phase of beta called Beta 1, and updates to Cube are something we want to do, but we'll take a backseat to stuff that gets us into Beta 1 the fastest, or soonest. Ludween, is there a more modern term for being the most typey? I don't know. Speed fingers? I love these, Strike. You have an old wooden broom, a bucket with an apple on the bottom, and the figure of a bat. The figure of a bat? Do you mean like a bat doll, or is your physique like man bat or something? Or a bat costume? A toy bat, okay. Not your first language. Here's an idea for Hauntlet of Death. Instead of collecting candles as you go door to door, or candies, I don't know how I'm going to spread that. Instead of collecting candies as you go to door, you have to have the right candy to survive whatever opens the door. Ooh. That is a pretty good idea. I'm not sure that our viewers all over the world would know about the same candies that I know about. But hey, Fubuwoo. Sneaky idea, Ludween, yeah. I like that. Oh, wow, you have secret candy. No, I just mean, like, I don't know that they have the same brands of candy all over the world. Strike JK, while you dreamed about being Batman, a mysterious shadow appeared from behind. Strike's writing a story for us. Yazaro, use Finnish salmiakki. Everybody and everything seems to hate it. I guess you could drive away an enemy with that. If it's so hated. Halloween, I think we are the only ones getting deprived. Everyone else has our candy. We just don't get theirs. Maybe. I don't know, it's a funny idea. Might be a little hard to pull off, but maybe I could make a smaller map or something. I'll see what I can do. I am very busy with other things, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, unfortunately. It would be pretty fun to do something like that Tuesday night, but I don't know who'd be around. Everybody'd be going out, getting their candy, or handing out candy. I like where this is going, Strike. You hear water rushing down stones in the distance. Lodoween, is there a fan blowing on your mic? Yes there is. My desk fan is over there. And it blows over here and cools me off and probably hits the mic as well. I could turn the mic, but I don't know if it'll make any difference. Yuzaro, Max, how often do you try out CU, or are you too busy with other stuff? I got to do some in-office testing just the other day, but before that it's been a while. It had been a while since I hopped into the build to test anything. Is that any better with the mic? Or about the same? Paladin Brewer, when you roll TDD with me, Max, should we go for the Vikings or Arthurians first? Fubu, cool fans in the office and in the chat. Very confusing. Hey, everyone called Fubu called everyone cool fans. So congratulations. Thanks, Fubu. Gotta break them down, Paladin Brewer. Go for the strongest. Strike, your body feels powerless with an unnatural hunger for fruits. What do you do? What do you do? Strike, this is a really weird dream. Kind of hypnotic. Oh. Somebody I got a ban on YouTube. It's almost like a riddle, Strike. Strike, you try to grab the apple out of the empty bucket. How is the bucket empty if there's an apple in it? But you don't seem to be able to reach it. The further you stick your arm into the bucket, the longer it gets. Strange. This is like a choose-your-own-adventure with Strike. Except we're all caught in some freakish, hypnotic trance. Kick assassins. Well, if it isn't Friday. Hooray. But that reminds me, it is almost time for stand-ups over here. So, I'm going to be shutting down the stream, and it's time for me to wrap up Morning with Max. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Once again, I hope you can make it. We're going to have the end of week wrap up and Q&A at 4 p.m. our time this afternoon, which is in 5 hours from now. Once again, I'll drop the link to the stream schedule into chat, so you can go back and watch anything you might have missed. If you are interested, you can check it against your own time on the schedule and all of that. Come and bring your awesome questions. Strike. Hint apple bobbing. Ooh. Apple bobbing on Halloween, huh? And I will see you later. See you later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Morning with Max.